What is going down? How are you doing? Hold on one moment. There we go. Hold on, I'm getting things set up. There we go. What is going down, everyone? How you doing? It's Marlon Hurt, the Valuenaire. Back in here with some more good value for you. Um, Not now. So just making sure that everything is set up correctly. We are live. Let me do that. There we go. What's the deal, everyone? It's almost the 4th of July. I don't know what we're celebrating, but you're about to be celebrating some good, valuable information. So, just to give things said, this is not tax advice. This is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. This is just real stuff. Okay? Real stuff when it comes to most of you all's finances, right? I know a lot of us want to be rich and wealthy and we just want the lifestyle. But the challenge is nobody wants to build it. They want it handed to them. Okay. And what happens sometimes when you get things for free? You take it for granted, right? You take it for 100% granted. Like, I got this free. But if you want wealth, you're going to have to build it. You're going to have to build it. You're going to have to study. It's going to take time. And that's the thing that we all have. We all have time. We all have time. Some of us may have more than others, but if you wake up the next day, you got the same time in 24 hours as everyone else, or however many hours it is. Okay. The challenge is people don't want to take the time. They're like, oh, that's too much work. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I don't want to do all that. Do I have to do all that? Yes. If you want to bake a German chocolate cake, there's a certain recipe for German chocolate cake, right? There's a certain recipe for that. And if you skip any one step of making German chocolate cake, you do not have German chocolate cake. I don't know what you'll have, but you won't have that. It's the same thing with building your wealth. Now, wealth is how long your money lasts. I don't care what anybody says out there. It ain't about the amount of money you have. It's about how long does it last when you end your income earning process, or if you stop your income earning process. All right. How long will it last? So let's get into 3 things that you will want to avoid when looking to build wealth. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're going to bring this up. 3 things to avoid. So let me pull up the PowerPoint. All right. Number 1, lifestyle inflation. What a lot of people do is, as their income rises, so do their expenses. They get a new raise, they get a bigger car. They get more income, they get a bigger apartment. They get higher opportunities, they start to buy designer everything. Better possibilities, more debt, more stress. So as your income, this is most people. Now I know you're saying, well, that's not me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't do that. Yes, you do. Because if you didn't do it, you'd have wealth, right? You'd have at least 1 to 5 years of wealth. Okay. So I'm going to show you how you do it. I want you to take a look around where you live and look at all the stuff that you bought when you got a big influx of money. What did you do during tax season? What did you do when you got a raise? What did you do when you got that lump sum of money? What did you do? Now, I know some people might pay some debts down and things of that nature. That's great. but you had margin at that time. What did you do with that margin? Because it's the margin that creates wealth. It's when everything is paid, what is left over? That margin should be used to create wealth. But what a lot of individuals do is that when they're in, let's say that your monthly expenses are $3,000 a month and your income increases, instead of increasing your expenses to $4,000 a month, keep them at $3,000 and use that margin to build wealth. So let's say you had $250 left over, and now you got a raise, and now you have $1,000 left over. Well, that thousand, hey, do what you want to, but it should be put to work. It should be put to work to bring more to you, either in the term of an interest, in term of profits, revenue, okay, things of that nature, in terms of assets that could potentially produce more revenue, okay, but most people don't have any margin, or the margin is real small. Now, you can start with small margin and build up. It's going to take a little bit longer, but you can. But when your lifestyle increases, when your income increases, don't increase your lifestyle. I've done this. I have done this. Yes, I have. All right. I bought the Gucci stuff and the Rolex and the blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Not one single person cared. Okay? Nobody cared. So let's keep going. Number 2, you finance everything. You are borrowing against your future. Yeah, you can afford the car now, but what happens when something happens? It feels good now, but 6 months down the line, when you're still paying monthly on things that no longer give you that hype, you're probably sitting around like, why did I buy all this? Now you're stuck with an additional $650 a month, $750 a month, $850 a month, $1,000 a month. You got high interest, financial stress. And it's cool. The first couple of months, it's real cool. It's real cool. You like, yeah. Here's what I learned from a mentor of mine. He said, you can't afford a payment and a half or 2 payments a month for what you're about to get, don't get it. If you cannot afford 1.5 payments or 2 payments of that per month, don't get it. Because that half a payment or full payment is going to be used for maintenance. You need maintenance on the car. You need maintenance on the house. You need maintenance on that watch. Maintenance. Okay? You finance everything. And when you finance everything, now you have a monthly bill of money going out the door. Now, if you have to get something, that's completely different. But make sure it's something that you can truly afford. All right? Payment and a half to 2 payments. Okay? So, number 3 is waiting until you make more money. I was on social media the other day. You know, I'm always looking for different types of content and things of that nature to kind of like talk about. And the guy was like, if you want more something, you have to use it. And I was like, he was like, if you want more time, you have to use time creating something that will give you more time. If you want more money, you have to use the money you have to create something to create you some more money. If you want more love, you have to give more love, right, out to individuals that you can get it back. So if you want more of something, you have to use it. And the challenge is that people are waiting with to they're waiting to make more money to get started. And you can start small. Yes, if you have $50 right now left over, start with the 50. I have a process right now I share with people where $100 a month, their money can be earning up to 17% a year. Now, let's say all you had was $50 left over at the end of every month, or after your margin was $50. Well, you can save every 2 months and put that $100 up. You can save another 2 months and put that $100 up. You could save another 2 months, put that at the end of the year, you'd have $600 earning up to 17%. And that's more than 80 to 85% of people will ever do. Now, those numbers might be a little skewed. Okay. It might be more, it might be less. But I know that about 80 to 85% of people right now cannot afford a $500 emergency. Okay. Or you could take that additional 50 and put it towards a bill or debt. Let's say your credit card is $1,000 balance and you're already paying $40 a month. Add that 50 to it. Now you're paying 90. Now it's going to take you 9 months to pay it off instead of, 12 months plus. And now that's $40 you are no longer spending on that particular credit card. Now you got $90 margin. Maybe there's a subscription that you're not really using. Okay, you're not really using that subscription. You're just paying $15, $20 a month for it. You can cancel that subscription. Now you got 40 plus 50 plus 15. What is that? That's 105, if I'm not mistaken. Now you got $105 that you can start and just start slowly with. Start slowly with. Start slowly with. Start slowly with. The goal is about creating the habit. It's not the amount, it's creating the habit. It's creating good habits. So when you do start to make more money, potentially, you have better habits. And now you can put that new money that you're making into your new habit system. But the thing is that you got to develop the habits and develop the system first. And that takes time. It's going to take a mindset shift. It's going to take a mindset shift. Okay? A mindset shift. But again, this is something most people don't want to do because most people don't want to change. They like where they are. They want something different, but not willing to change. I can honestly say, and I've seen this, I did network marketing for years. From 2002 until now, I'm still doing network marketing. I always see people who say, yeah, I want to make a lot of money. Yeah, I'm going to do these things. Yeah. And they never show up to the meeting. They never get on the Zoom. They never get on the trainings. They never sign up in the business. And then they say, oh, this doesn't work. No, you don't work. But then I've seen individuals, and out of 100 people, let's say out of 10 people, two to three will take it serious. Now, I have seen those 2 to 3 people get involved in an opportunity, work the business, learn about the product, learn how to present, learn how to get their point across. And then they start out, oh, man, I made my first $40. Oh, man, I'm up to $250 a month. Oh, man, I got a little team growing. I got about 20 people. in my organization, and I got 1 or 2 people who are serious like me. And that could be a whole year later. But by the time end of year 2, they got 2,000-3,000 people in their network, and they're making $2,000 to $5,000 per month. All because they were willing to read the books, get on the call, go to the events. And a lot of these individuals now have their own businesses that they have started, and they are. My good friend drives around in a Rolls Royce, but I remember he was 19 years old in that particular business, and he was willing to make the changes and willing to learn from the individuals. The challenge is a lot of you aren't willing. Okay? So if you really want to make some financial changes, and I'm not making any promises, I'm not making any guarantees. I'm sharing this because I'm doing it, and I've seen how it changed my life. And the handful of people who decided to come along with me, I've seen how to change their lives. So I said, maybe we can help some more people. But you got to be willing. You can't get in this community and just wait for all the free stuff to go on. Hey, show me how to do this. Show me how to do that. I had a guy the other day say, hey, I want to pick your brain. I said, okay, what's your email? He sent me his email. I sent him an invoice. I sent him an invoice for $300. He said, what's his invoice? I said, I've been an entrepreneur since 2002. There's no way you're going to be picking my brain for free. The stuff I have in my brain and the things I've read and things I've experienced, that's going to cost. He said, oh, man, see, everybody just want to make money. Absolutely, because if you went down a Rolls Royce, if you went down anywhere, something that sold something of value, you know you'd have to pay. They're not going to let you drive off the Lamborghini lot just because you want to. So if you are ready to take control, come join the Budget Boys community. Come get your leak score. Find out how much you're leaking. Where's the money going? And then we can help you create margin and then show you how to put it to work. Okay, so Marlon the Vallionaire. All right. I hope you got some value today. I hope I struck a nerve. I really do. I hope I pissed somebody off. Like, oh, here we go talking that shit again. But it's all good. Okay? So, come join us. The link's going to be somewhere with this video. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can put it down here in the Chizat. All right, let me see. Let me turn off the share button. We're going to stop sharing, and we're going to share again. Can I do it like this? Is that allowed? All right. Come right here to the community. All right, good. Just want to make sure. Okay. Good. And then we have our classroom. You click here, get your free league score. All right. And then once you get your league score, set up your free 20-minute call. All right. Set up your free 20-minute call. And let's kind of go what you discovered. Let's go what you discovered. All right. Let me stop sharing. Good. So, Marlon the Vallionaire, we'll see you on the inside.